Documents show that MI6, the British spy service, planned to cut China into 3 separate countries. The eastern part will be allowed to retain the name China. The rest would be cut into a northwest chunk and a southwest chunk. The British plan was formulated as recently as the 1990s, and part of it is still running today. Now, this plot fitted in with a long-term CIA propaganda campaign that falsely argued that Xinjiang and Tibet were not actually parts of China, although this was propaganda that Western countries did not believe themselves. All of them legally recognizing that both areas were within China's borders. Now, this is an extraordinary story of mass murder and global brainwashing, and the story I'm going to tell you is a true story. Where did I get it from? It's not from leaked documents or hacked files. It comes from good, honest research into historical documents by people in Hong Kong. This original research was shared at an acclaimed international academic conference on Xinjiang recently, organised by the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology and the University of Hong Kong. Now, we'll provide a reading list at the end, and we'll tell the story in 10 short chapters. Chapter 1. The MI6 plot. In the early 1990s, British spies working at MI6 consulted academics about where to draw lines to chop China into 3 pieces. Now, the man who got the job was Gerald Siegel of the Royal Institute of International Affairs in the UK. He was commissioned to start working on a map to tell them where exactly the country should be chopped up. It was a big job. Now, at that time, Western journalists, academics, researchers were sometimes rather truthful about the West's manipulation of a small section of the Chinese Uyghur population with whom MI6 was quietly working. Now, I say a small section. That's crucial to know. Journalists like to divide the Xinjiang population into the oppressed Chinese Uyghurs and the Han Chinese authorities who allegedly do the oppressing. This is not true, never has been. The authorities were then and still are made up of people of Uyghur and Han backgrounds. The majority of the Chinese Uyghurs populace were completely peaceful people working in agriculture in Western China. Now, in contrast, the people the British wanted to locate and control were the relatively few people who could be radicalized. This was a trick the Brits learned from the CIA and the NED. They'd done it everywhere. Now, all of this wasn't even a secret. Consider this passage from a 1990s Western academic publication called